Well, we are at the Infinity Science Center, actually in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, and of course, it is one of the places where a lot of people come to visit when they visit the Stennis Science Center. And of course, I have Camille Shaw with me today. We're ready for the eclipse. You excited?
Yeah, very excited.
What are we going to see? I know we're at like 82% totality here, so we're not going to get the complete blackout that we're going to see in Dallas or some other places. Well, just kind of give us the play-by-play of what we're going to experience.
Okay, well, it still would be, dark like dusk, and we could still hear, difference in sound as far as animals kind of preparing for the night. Maybe birds would stop chirping and things would get kind of quiet. It should cool down. Unfortunately, we may not be able to see it because of the cloud cover, but hopefully we'll get to experience still, the sounds and the feeling of it. There may be, if there's a break in the cloud, you may be able to see it. And I do want to remind everyone, still clouds do not protect your eyes. And so make sure you still wear your glasses if you get a break in the clouds and you're able to see it. So I do want to remind people of that. But, even though we're maybe not see it, there's a lot of science that's happening around it. Both,
and talk a little bit about the science, just in general, what kind of science is really kind of happening to the planet. Obviously, the insects, the animals are reacting to this sudden change in what their normal routine was.
Right. Yes, that's happening. But also, there's a lot of observations that are happening even by our citizen scientists. So I think that part is very exciting. There's a lot of people engaged as far as the Sun Sketcher app. People are taking pictures that we're going to be able to look at that data later. Ham radio operators are going to be very active before, during, and after the eclipse, and we're going to be able to see how radio waves are affected. And even after the eclipse, there's going to be lots of data to be analyzed, and citizen scientists are going to have an opportunity to also analyze data.
Wow. Is there one particular piece of data that you think folks are really going to be looking forward to analyzing quickly? What do you think that might be?
The big thing about the eclipse is that the area around the sun called the corona, normally you can't really see it because it's pretty dim compared to the rest of the sun. So when the moon, blocks out the rest of the sun, we're able to really study that a lot closer and we'll be able to see